Hello everybody and welcome back to D&D Minecraft. I am your humble bard Tim. In the previous session we managed to rescue Vair's body by removing the evil parasite that was attached to it. Unfortunately, his soul is fine, but the mind attached to his body is suffering from a little bit of insanity from all of the things it has seen. The demon Demogorgon is on his way from the abyss. And so, as you can see here, I have to build a holy weapon. So we're now heading off to, I believe, some elves to go and find assistance in creating this holy blade. So we're going to leave Mithril Hall. If I can remember how to get the heck out of here. The thing about these maps is they're beautifully built, but they're a nightmare to navigate. Ah, here we go. I will follow the arrow. There we go, past the shops. And we're out. Yes. I wasn't expecting this whole Demogorgon plot, to be perfectly honest. I thought it was going to be some sort of eldritch horror, which I guess technically Demogorgon is. He is the bringer of chaos, the ridiculous double-headed tentacle monkey that he is. What do you have to say?
The Underdark's deep gloom made Mithril Hall's lighted caverns seem bright as day. Finally stepping out into the sunshine again after so long, the world is blinding. You squeeze your eyes shut, waiting for them to adjust, as you listen to the breeze drift over the mountain and feel it brush against you, enjoying the first fresh live air you have felt in what feels like years. When you can finally open your eyes again, the view down into the plains and the green forest makes you smile, and you're ready to swear never to go underground again as the surface world beckons.
I have not been among elves in nearly a century. Dragons and elves have much to learn from each other and share great respect, but there has always been a tension between us, ever since the war that saw the elves overthrow dragonkind's rule.
Wasn't that war over 1,000 years ago?
Some wounds run too deep. They will always remember what my kind did to them before the fighting, and my kind will remember their actions in the war. These are pains that each of our children inherit, and we can only hope that the hurt fades just a little bit more with each generation.
That's relatable. Anyhow, where do you think their leader is?
They might not have a set leader, but I would guess that whoever is at the center of all things and looks the busiest is a good bet. Or you could always just ask around.
Need a lift?
The Moonwood? Oh.
Need a lift?
Then why'd you even put it as an option? God. Let me take you somewhere? Yeah, take me to the Moonwood. Oh, just go across the bridge. It's like, then why did you offer to take me? Oh. Would have thought an elven village this close to a dwarven village would cause quite some issues, but find a leader. So looking at the person in the middle, if this person is a leader of some kind. Hello?
A human?
Yes.
I must say that it has been some time since one of your kind ventured into our part of the forest. My name is Naivara, guardian of Moonvines. What brings you to us? I have come from Mithril Hall with an urgent message and a letter from the king.
Yes,
The king himself?
indeed.
That seems excessive. What is this message?
Build me a weapon.
Nivara's gentle expression turns stern as she reads. She begins examining the letter itself, the seal, the parchment it is on, and there is a flash of light around her eyes as she casts a spell during the investigation. When she is done, she looks at you with none of the levity that she greeted you with and hands the letter back.
We have had some strange creatures roaming the woods, but Demogorgon is another matter entirely. Forgive me, but I will have to verify this myself.
Fine.
Watch my body. I must step away for a moment. That was not pleasant. Nor exactly expected. All right then. Well, in that case, we have a problem on our hands aside from Demogorgon.
Okay, you can't fly?
You need a weapon powerful enough to harm a demon prince and seal him back in the abyss.
Correct.
Unfortunately, we simply lack the capabilities to make anything like that. Even with the supposedly marvelous weapon you carry.
That was suppository for a moment.
Well, what are we supposed to do then? Raise an army? Set a trap? While both of those are decent backup options, I may know a way to gain the power needed for such an enchantment.
Oh, good.
Why can this never be simple?
Because it's D&D, baby.
There is a temple deeper in these woods, one dedicated to the moon deity Selyun. She has the best interests of mortals at heart, and her temple has been a site of blessings and great workings in the past.
Uh-huh.
I have a nasty suspicion there's a nasty catch to this. Indeed, for the temple is guarded by a sphinx. She is generally good-natured and does enjoy the few visitors she gets. However, she also has a tendency to, well, she is a guardian as well as a judge, and if someone seeks the temple's power and she deems them unworthy, she tends to eat them.
Cool, I'll give that a shot.
That's not entirely encouraging, but I don't have much of a choice here. I'll try. Good luck.
What excellent news. Not only is making the weapon we need to save Faerun more complicated than expected, we have to face a temperamental monster who may decide to kill you regardless of whether you pass her tests. Wonderful.
Just be glad that the two of us can puzzle out our trials
leave.
together.
Ah.
I hope you're good at riddles, Vair.
Will you let me
I
go?
am not.
While I have you here, would you be willing to investigate something for me? I will, of course, pay you for your services. What do you need investigated? The elves of Moonvines have reported seeing strangers in purple robes traveling through the woods, but avoiding other people. We have also noticed that the old abandoned fortress of Methegrist now has lights shining through its windows at night. Hopefully this is nothing to be alarmed about, but it would ease our minds if you could determine what is happening there. I can do that. I'll be back when I know more. Thank you. Be safe.
Okay, so we can investigate the fortress and go and riddle the Sphinx. And so we get our final weapon upgrade. Whoa. There we go, maxed out on all the equipment. Oh, look how shiny I am. So what are my stats now? Stats. Oh, 28 intelligence. I'm going to go for that 30. Charisma still sucks. What is my charisma spell? Fire shield. Okay. Cool. Whee! We have our first side quest to do, which is cool. So which one's this? Ah, it's the side quest. Alright.
These robes look familiar. I cannot place them, but they do not inspire any sense of comfort to be sure.
Oh, really? The robes are what made you feel uncomfortable? Not the people who are trying to kill us?
Well, yes, that too.
What are you doing to me, kobolds?
Lair, I think that these people are worshipping dragons.
Oh dear, that is not good.
Why?
Very cool,
I mean,
though.
aside from their repeated attempts at murder.
Dragon cults are almost always oriented toward the crueler, vain dragons of the world. Chromatic dragons often enjoy or demand worship and service, while metallic dragons seldom make such demands. When a cult appears, it is usually because they have already pledged themselves to one dragon or another. Worst case scenario, one of these cults managed to bring Tiamat from her domain in the realm of devils. She was defeated before she could be fully established in Faerun. But it was a close battle, and even that shadow of her was a living cataclysm.
Do you think they're trying to do the same thing here?
I certainly hope not, but it is a possibility.
Oh. Whoa. Fireworks! This is so unfair. Oh, hello.
Please, stop. I surrender. I've had enough of this place and it's not worth dying over.
Okay.
Your friends seem to think otherwise.
They were fanatics, not me. I am sick of sacrificing and praying to something that isn't here. Hoping that a dragon will swoop out of the sky to save us from the demons or something. It seems ridiculous.
Yet, here we are. The irony is painful.
Then why join in the first place?
Because I was scared.
No.
I wanted to be protected from the demons when they came, and this seemed my best option. Now, though, even if we survive the demons, the endless sacrifices, the violence, it cannot hold.
So there is not even a dragon here that you serve?
They were here for a few days, but then left, and I do not think they plan to return.
Oh.
They seem to be fleeing the invasion too.
Katra, if I might make a suggestion, tell them about us and speak on my behalf. Tell them to find a dragon worthy of service and one that will protect them. There are more metallic dragons in the world than people realize, and most would welcome the company.
Okay.
Listen, this may be hard to believe, and sometimes I question it myself. But I have the soul of the noble golden dragon Endandravair living in my body. He says that you should all go out and find an actual dragon to serve. Better yet, find one that actually cares about you and reciprocates your affection and efforts.
Indeed, especially if you really insist on this worship nonsense. Yes, we are vain and awe-inspiring shards of elemental and divine power.
Of course.
But we are not actually gods. The ones who want you to think that they are gods are just the dragons that will betray or use and abandon you.
He says that any dragon who wants you to worship them as an actual god is the kind that will just stab you in the back when it suits them.
Or eat you.
He said it in more elaborate terms than that, but I honestly don't enjoy being his mouthpiece.
And how do we know that you've actually got a dragon inside you? This sounds particularly suspicious to me.
Alright.
Is there anything we can do to prove it to them?
Not that I can think of.
I think you'll just have to take my word on it. Unless you want to start quizzing me on dragon lore or something else you might know.
No, I don't think I will. I do have a test in mind, though.
Oh, great.
I have a bad feeling about this one.
Even if I were to cast a detection spell on you, the results won't tell me much. You could just be descended from a dragon, or blessed by one, or something else like that to give you a draconic aura.
Okay.
However, there is said to be an artifact nearby, one that only functions for true dragons, an orb activated by their essence.
Ah, dragon.
If you really have a dragon whispering in your ear, have him lead the way, bring back the orb, and activate it.
That actually seems like something we could accomplish. I do remember something about a dragon eye orb being kept in this forest.
Well, if not, we have no reason to listen to you, even if we cannot overpower you.
We accept. We will show you a better way.
Yes.
Just wait for us to return.
Of course.
I will keep things calm here as best I can, and make sure that there are no ambushes or other traps set for you when you come back.
Oh, good.
Be quick, though. Some of these people are far from the patient type.
Oh, just in the... Ah, okay. I'm using dragon vision. Ooh. Get out of here, shambling mound. So next one. There we go. There it is. Here we go again. Oh.
Wait, Katra, the orb. It should have been left on that pedestal. Barring that, I should have sensed it as we came closer.
Oh, it's in this guy's head.
Well, what do we do now? Ask the ogre? Doesn't seem like a terribly...
Human, you have gold? Other shiny things? Need more treasure. Master turn us to stone or eat us if don't have.
Actually, I was wondering if you or your friends have seen a black ball around here. Looks kind of glassy.
No, you give treasure. That sword shiny.
You can have my gold. I
Give
don't
a
need that
sword.
anymore.
Maybe I tell you.
No.
I can't give you this sword. We need it for a greater battle.
And we say nothing. We take sword.
Okay, I'll just make you tell me. But don't blame me when you get hurt. You did this to yourself.
Yeah, what do you think about that, buddy?
Stop. I give up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
tell you about glass ball.
Thank you.
Could have just done that from the start.
We find cave a while ago. Find ball in here with treasure. We bring back to master. Come back looking for more. Maybe miss something.
Beholder.
This cave has been pretty well stripped, and I doubt there are any hidden chambers if the orb was out here.
And where is your master?
In big treehouse. Lots of bridges. Master lived there.
All right. Thank you for the information.
Seems we will have to pay this master a visit and introduce ourselves.
I kind of get the feeling there must have been secondary missions in the other areas as well. Like to get the helm or from the Mind Flayers. And there was also an area in the Candlekeep map where there was a big shambling mound. So I'm curious if I missed those now. They were saying it turns people to stone. I suspect it's actually a beholder, because they have the ability to do that. Either that or a basilisk, one of the two. I don't really think basilisks, though, are intelligent enough to be masters. They would just be monsters, essentially just creating their little statue gardens. Treehouse. There we go. Shoo. Gotta be bugbears. Oh, nearly. So here, then here, then here. Hey, snuck in. I suspect that's not the way you're supposed to get into this place, but there we have it. Oh, back down to that door. Ooh, we're inside now. All right. Ooh. I'm gonna fireball you all! He's a fireball wizard, that's the way it is. Fireball wizard, he's gonna make you singed.
Well, entertaining as it was to watch as you contended against my staff, the games will have to end here. As you've proven yourself a capable fighter, I offer you a deal. Work for me as my lieutenant and bask in my glory.
Deal.
Help me to build an army that we might claim these woods and the surrounding lands from the rest of your lowly and ignorant race. You will be respected and feared as a servant of Gothzak.
What's the alternative?
I am in a generous mood, so I would give you a choice of how you wish to die. Would you prefer disintegration, petrification, having the life sucked out of you? Or should I simply eat you? I might even put you to sleep first as a final mercy, if you beg.
All beholders are self-centered, Katra. You may be able to use that to your advantage, though he might likewise try to trick you. Just know that he will never give up his treasure or do anything that does not benefit him.
I'm not a big fan of any of those options.
I'm
so I
getting
think I'll just
closer
fight
to
you and
him.
take what I want instead.
Did you really have to announce that to him?
Of course.
Then you are doomed.
Ooh, beautiful. Why are you following me? Go away. There he goes. Ah! Hold, monster! And hold monster's really useful.
What does it do exactly?
It allows a dragon to contact anyone else who possesses these orbs, no matter where they are in the multiverse. They were made as a way of maintaining our empire before the small folk overthrew my kind thousands of years ago.
Useful.
I suppose we had little use for them once dragons became more solitary creatures after the empire's collapse.
Well, it sounds like the cultists wouldn't be able to use it for anything on their own then. Let's just get it back and get this over with.
Cool. Oh. Okay. Can I... Aw, man, I wanted to explore what was behind where the beholder was. Ripped off. Do 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 do.
Good, you're back.
I am.
Some of the group have been getting restless, and the one who spoke against you earlier has been taking advantage of that to rock the boat.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how much longer I could have convinced them to wait for you. You have the orb?
Yes.
I do.
I have returned with the orb, as you demanded.
Have you now? Well, then give it here. Let us see if it is real.
Don't trust her.
Not to you. We will let a more neutral person identify it. You do the honors.
Cultist B. It is real.
Let me see that. Come on, work!
You know that only a dragon can use it. You said so yourself.
Then let us have your new savior try their hand at it, shall we? Since they are secretly a dragon and all that.
Well, go on then.
This is going to take a moment. Now, let's see. Who do I know even has one of these things anymore? Ah, Isilvindra should work. She's not the type to hunt us down simply for disturbing her nap, unlike some others I know.
Interesting. I have not seen this artifact come to life in over a century. Who calls to me?
No ringing, which was a bit of a shame.
Well, go on, say something.
I speak for the dragon Endandravayir. He sends his greetings and wishes to know if all is well.
Endandravayir, that stuffy stick in the mud. Well, that is a surprise, though a pleasant one. Tell him that there is trouble in my territory, as an abundance of demons have begun appearing, though I cannot say from where or how. Any aid or advice would be...
Fool! That you would try to steal my own faithful away from me? The arrogance of you mortals.
Wow.
Vair, what happened? Who are we talking to?
Ah, now I remember why we stopped using them.
Thank you for that.
Aside from the fact that most of us do not enjoy working together, Bahamut and Tiamat also had a nasty habit of eavesdropping on our conversations and sometimes hijacking the orbs. I will give you one guess as to which one of them is using the orb now.
As this disloyal collection of worms seems to need a demonstration of my superiority. I grant my favor to the one who remains steadfast. Go! Kill this interloper and the pathetic excuse for a dragon that they carry with them. Then purge this group of doubters and unbelievers and worship me as is my right. Go!
My divine lady's will be done!
Ooh, a bit stronger than I thought. Ah! Oh.
Quick, Katra, repeat after me.
Behold, there is your proof. Even Tiamat herself either cannot grant the power to protect you, or she simply does not care enough to preserve you. Otherwise, this man would have been unbeatable. Search for a worthy savior elsewhere.
That was... I did not think that you could win. When Tiamat intervened, I thought that the both of us, we would be... Does Endandravair grant you this power? Did he give you something that you could overcome one who was empowered by a deity?
Yes, infinite
No.
respawns.
My strength is my own.
Oh. Still, even though you have proven your point, we do not have anywhere to go or anyone to guide or protect us from the tide of demons. I fear for our future.
Katra, if you could suggest something for me.
Shidin, Endandravair asked me to tell you that you should seek his home in the Cloud Peaks.
Ooh.
He shall be restored to his body soon, and regardless of whether he does so by fighting demons here or at my home, he promises to do his best to protect you. Provided that you are willing to give up worshipping evil dragons, that is.
Sounds fair.
Personally, I'd also suggest tidying up his lair and protecting it until he returns, as a way of thanking him.
That seems more than fair. Yes. Yes, I will do that. Do you hear that? Endandravair will return.
Yes.
And he promises to bring us under his wing. So long as we are willing to abide by his ways.
Yes.
The journey to the south shall be my pilgrimage and penance for the wrongs I have committed in Tiamat's name.
Good work.
And I will dedicate myself to my new lord's teachings. Anyone else who will do the same is welcome.
Yes.
And I would be glad for the company. I suppose I should thank you for this. It will be a long and particularly dangerous road, but it is one that I can walk with my head held high, knowing that I am doing better things.
Good luck, Shidin. And Endandravair will be back shortly to meet you. I promise.
Thank you and good luck.
Did you really mean that? You'll protect them when you get your body back?
Well, I figured that I might as well keep some staff around to help me here and there. My protection will be one of their employee privileges, let's just say.
You're going soft on me.
I fail to see how keeping a group of butlers who worship me is any form of weakness.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I think I had to get my own way out. Alright, awesome. Look, the flowers on the shambling mound make it look like a little beret. Hello there, I am French. Very stereotypical. I'm going all the way up. Jeez. It's an impressive setup. Alright, so where am I? That's the city. That's the crystal tree. That's the other tower. Where is the Gynosphinx's house? Unless it's... Shoot. Ah, here it is. Remember, I had to kill this owl bear on the way away from it. There you go, I can see it in the distance now. Here we go. Alrighty then. But I think that is probably a good stopping point for today's session. We fought the Beholder and helped out some dragon cultists. And now we've got to go solve some riddles. But we will do that next time. So, things are getting a bit more complicated. And even Tiamat's getting involved, which I was not expecting. But awesome to hear she's not just resting on her achievements and actually getting involved in... ooh, is this big mushroom maybe one of the things we need to find? 1 second. Gotta go see whether this is the next location I need to find.
Whether these outlandish mushrooms are the product of the Feywild's influence, or whether they are simply one of this world's many oddities, is unknown. What is known, though, is that while various animals graze on these mushrooms, you most certainly should not.
Oh.
The results would be unsettling.
Yes, I would get
with
very
poison
big.
Being the least of your concerns.
Oh, but not enlargement. I want to become a Super Mario. Granted, I can already shoot fireballs, so kind of pointless in that regard. All right. So next session, we're going to pop into this temple and visit the Gyno Sphinx. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of D&D Minecraft. Bye!